Good evening, all Atmas. Today, under Atma Siddhi Yoga, we are going to see one of the important points. Know about five koshas, senses, mind, buddhi, Atma, and Paramatma, which is inside us. First, these things have to be known before we proceed with the next step of Atma Siddhi Yoga in cleansing of mind, buddhi. Senses cleansing we have seen earlier. Now see mind and buddhi cleansing. Before that we should know certain important thing that is happening inside us. First thing we should know about the five koshas. There are five koshas in us. What is that? One is called Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manonmaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha and Anandamaya kosha. These are the five koshas. What is this Annamaya kosha? Means the physical body what we are seeing. So this is this physical body which we can able to see. Externally the skin, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin and this legs and hands. Internally we have the organs, that is heart, chest, liver, kidney, uterus, reproductive organs and respiratory organs. These are all, and the bones, everything. Externally though we cannot able to see, internally this can be seen with the X-ray and other instruments. But this is physical body. Why it is called Annamaya kosha? Means this physical body exists based on the food we take. Anna means food, food we take. Only if we take food, this physical body can stand. If you don't take food, this body collapses, because the body is made of cells and the cells need energy. And the energy is fed from this Pranamaya kosha. This Pranamaya kosha is the astral body, energy body. This energy body superimposes the physical body. In this energy body, we are having the nadis and chakras you see. So nadis pass through this, and the chakras are main junctions. 7 chakras takes place of the 7 main organs of the body. And this, since the physical body is always active and doing the work, this energy gets dissipated. So energy has to be recouped. So that's why we have to take food regularly. The food which we take, it goes into the intestines and it gets digested, and digestion converts the food into energy. That energy spreads to all the cells. So the energy which we cannot see physically, but this energy, food is converted into energy. That energy goes to the cells and that gives the strength for us to do the activity. But the energy body as such is the life-driving force. And this life-driving force has to be recouped by this food what we take through this physical body. That is called Annamaya kosha. Pranamaya kosha is contains the nadis and chakras. Annamaya kosha contains cells, nerves, bones, flesh, blood vessels, nervous system, everything. The next comes the Manonmaya kosha, very important thing. This Manonmaya kosha contains these 5 senses: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Skin means for feeling. Eyes we see, ears we hear, nose we smell, tongue we taste and also we speak. And fifth, skin is for feeling. This feeling is one of the important things that has got a great effect on our conduct, character and all these things, the thoughts and all. The senses are connected to the conscious, the senses one side, and the mind contains the three things: conscious mind, unconscious mind, dream conscious mind and subconscious mind. So conscious mind is there, unconscious mind, dream and subconscious. They are not one above the other. See, conscious mind is functioning when we are in a wake stage. That is when we get up in the morning till we go to the bed, our mind is in the conscious level. Unconscious mind means when we go to the bed, when we go to deep sleep, at that time this Pranamaya kosha is functioning, Annamaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, and our senses are not functioning. So when you sleep, what you are doing, you don't know, because you are unconscious at that time, unconscious mind. Then comes the dream conscious level and subconscious level. Subconscious level is what? Is a storing place. Our subconscious mind has got such a big storing space. which cannot be equated to any number of supercomputers in the world. Because right from the time the Atma left the Paramatma, and it has taken so many evolutions in so many forms, and even the human form, it has taken so many life cycles before it came to the present stage. All these periods, order experience, it has gained reactions, actions, reactions. Everything has been stored in the subconscious mind. That is the basis of our present conduct and character, and that is the basis of our present karma factors. Of course, karma factors, up to animal life there is no karma factor. Only after once, when we taken the human form and we have various evolution in the human form, which we have taken, during this period, whatever actions, reactions we have done, that accumulate the karma, and that is coming, we are coming into the world through that karma account. That is subconscious mind. So subconscious mind, it stores all the experiences which the senses face from the external events. And this dream conscious mind is one which is between the unconscious mind and the subconscious mind. So when we are deep sleep, what happens? Some past experiences which are stored in subconscious mind, suddenly it gets awakened, and and we begin to visualize certain scenes during our unconscious stage. And what we see in this unconscious stage is the thought wave that has come from the subconscious mind. So the thing what is happening between subconscious mind and unconscious mind, the experiences we are having in the dream stage. So dream, actually we are able to see everything. We hear, we see the scenes, everything. The buddhi functions at that time. So buddhi, subconscious mind and unconscious mind, these three functions at that time. Because buddhi hears the sounds, the senses also is there. But these are in a very subtle stage. They are not in a wake stage, they are in an unconscious stage. But subconscious mind, whatever experiences of the past, good or bad experiences, suddenly it just ejects out and it comes in this unconscious mind when we are able to visualize all these things, hear all these things. And that is called dream conscious state. Sometimes we have very bad experiences stored in a subconscious that suddenly comes like a nightmare. Suppose a student sees a ghost movie. The sudden jerk in the ghost movie, it is a sudden impulse in the subconscious mind. It gets stored in the subconscious mind. So what happens when he is sleeping at that time, before he go to bed, on the day he has seen that and he is fearful. The day he goes into the sleep, suddenly it's like a nightmare coming in the dream suddenly. So when you get a nightmare like that, it creates a what do you call a shock-like effect on the buddhi, that the senses which are in subtle stage in the dream conscious mind, when the sudden shock comes, it awakens the senses and you get up. Such things happens in that dream. This is about the dream state and subconscious state. As far as the conscious level of mind is concerned, we have already seen there are 4 levels. That is called sensual conscious mind, ego conscious mind, Atma conscious mind, and divine conscious mind. So these are the 4 levels. In mind we have seen conscious mind, unconscious mind, dream conscious mind, and subconscious mind. And in the conscious mind level, so there are 4 levels. There is sensual conscious level of mind, ego conscious level of mind, Atma conscious, and divine consciousness. So every day when we do any particular acts, these have been first observed by in the physical body, the physical body, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin are here. But when it goes to these are all connected by the nerve to the brain. From the brain, it activates the senses, 5 senses. So eyes, you are seeing. Only when the sense is there, you can able to visualize what is blue or black, everything. So the senses, 5 senses are in the Manomaya Kosa. Eyes is in the Annamaya Kosa. But the recognition of the color or anything is given by the senses in the Manomaya Kosa. So the 5 senses, they experience, the hear, the smell, everything. And these things are connected to the conscious mind through the thought wave. So it is, oh, this is red color. Immediately the thought wave goes to the conscious level. So conscious level, here senses, conscious level and buddhi, the three get connected. So when sense observes, the buddhi tells this is rose color, this is pink color, this is Rama, this is Sita. It identifies. And the words what they speak, the buddhi, senses and conscious mind, these three get connected and they recognize it. Suppose when buddhi and senses are there, when buddhi is in the sensual conscious mind, it sees and it gets attracted by the color or by the person. When the buddhi is in ego conscious and the senses, buddhi senses in the ego, but when buddhi is in the ego conscious level, the senses will get a desire to acquire it. When the buddhi goes to Atma conscious level, the senses feels okay. They are my relative, we have to respect them. They are my boss, we have to respect them. So Atma consciousness comes. When the buddhi goes to divine consciousness, the senses feel we have to respect, we have to be kind to everybody. That is the thing. So this experience, what it gets, getting attracted, sensual consciousness, I want to acquire, a desire to be fulfilled, ego consciousness, seeing the same person, same equally, with the understandable nature, Atma consciousness, show love and affection, divine consciousness. Whatever experiences that senses connect with conscious mind, it gets stored in the subconscious mind. So, in the subconscious mind, during this conscious level, unconscious mind and dream consciousness are not there. So, directly from here it goes to the subconscious mind. Suppose, subconscious mind, very important thing, all the experience gets stored in the subconscious mind. Suppose, when you are doing an act or when you are when you are sitting, at that time, what happens? The thoughts from the subconscious mind comes. So yesterday, a bad instance happened. Somebody has criticized you or scolded you. At that time when you scolded, you immediately got anger, you had a fight with him, and there is a big commotion, and afterwards people came and you have been divided and come back. That experience, that is scold, filthy language, all these things get stored in the subconscious mind. Today we are sitting in, yesterday at 6 o'clock this happened. When you see 6, you remember that thought wave comes from subconscious mind to the conscious mind through the buddhi. The buddhi connect it. So buddhi, oh, yesterday 6 o'clock, that man has called. Cha. So immediately the thought go from the buddhi get connected to the conscious mind. So conscious mind at that time, if it is in ego conscious level, so immediately that man, you get very angry against the person. Oh, he scolded me. I want to take revenge against him. So when the mind is in, buddhi is in ego conscious mind, the thought from the subconscious comes. Yesterday's event, the thought comes to the ego conscious level by through the buddhi. This thought goes to buddhi, and from buddhi it comes to ego conscious level. So ego conscious level immediately activates the feeling, the skin, that is the senses. Fifth sense, that is skin. Skin, what is that? Feeling. You get angry. Angry is the feeling. The feeling is given by the fifth sense of skin. So immediately when you think of him, you get angry. No, I want to take revenge against him. Yes. Here what is the position? Subconscious, yesterday event, which has been stored in subconscious mind, it is coming to the conscious mind through the buddhi. The buddhi is taking to the ego conscious level. That's why immediately got angered. Suppose if you go deep and make a recapitulation, your buddhi takes you to the Atma consciousness. Then you will have the feeling, why he has shouted at me? What is that I committed mistake? Oh, I have done this mistake. So it is my part. So let us not. Oh, I have to correct myself. I have to thank him for scolding me for committing a mistake. Yes. That is the Atma. Divine consciousness, okay, even if he has committed mistake, okay, let me forgive. Let me not think. Forgive and forget that event. So in that case, what happens? The thoughts subside immediately. Otherwise, what happens? When the thought subsides, the subsided thought gets stored in the subconscious mind, get released of that old thought. But suppose if it is an ego conscious level, you get angry, you want to take vengeance attitude, you plan to do how to take vengeance against him. All the thoughts, whatever experience, whatever thoughts that you get, that you again go and store in subconscious mind. So this multiplies the negative feelings in you, that continuously multiply in the subconscious. Yesterday event, now you are thinking, and since yesterday you have been thinking continuously. As long as you are continuing to remain in the ego conscious level, that instance will not wane away. You continuously think about the same instance in the ego conscious level. That does not allow you to do any other work, because you are fully wedded with that yesterday's negative event. So the multiplies. The subconscious mind is filled with that thought. Then what happens? You cannot do any other work until and unless you take revenge against it. That is the thing. So this is the character of a person. So buddhi is that is called Vijnanamaya Kosa. Vijnanamaya Kosa, buddhi is always connected to the conscious mind and this activate the senses. And the experience gets stored in the subconscious mind. But buddhi is the factor which takes you to sensual conscious mind, ego conscious mind, atma conscious, divine conscious mind, whether the present event or the past event. If you say these senses, conscious mind, subconscious mind and buddhi are all connected through one important channel called thoughts. Thoughts you can take past, present, future, past event that comes from subconscious mind as thought. Present, now what you are doing, okay, you have to go there and take the book from him. Okay, today we have to go there and complete the work. Today we have to attend the meeting and see that we get that order. So all these things are present. Future, okay, tomorrow we had a meeting there, so that thought of tomorrow's action. And thoughts are of three correct qualities: good, bad and neutral. Good thoughts means yes, forgiveness, forgetfulness, all good thoughts. What gives happiness, what gives good to yourself, good to others is good. What are bad thoughts? Taking revenge, getting anger, all these things are bad thoughts. What is neutral thoughts? Neutral means, okay, I am getting angry, I have to eat, okay. So I have to now wash my face, I have to now do brushing, I have to now take bathing. These are all neutral thoughts. So thoughts are of this thing, but all these thoughts get stored in subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is a place of storing all the thoughts, present, past, future, all this things, good, bad, everything. Neutral acts have no karmas. Good thoughts have good karma, bad thoughts have karma. Thoughts will convert into actions. So when thoughts have been multiplied, and buddhi converts it into actions over a period of time. That may take a short period or long period. Okay, I have to go now, immediately do that. Tomorrow you plan now and do the work. So depending upon the time and motion, that is when it has to be done, a thought can convert into action immediately, after some time, after several days, that depends. But buddhi, when it is sensual ego, atma conscious, that is how it is decided is Vijnanamaya Kosa, how it gets connected to the Anandamaya Kosa. Anandamaya Kosa, most of the people, ignorant people, doesn't know about the presence of Anandamaya Kosa at all. Because that is the God conscious level. When the buddhi connects with Anandamaya Kosa, the Atma divine consciousness, so the more it gets connected with the Atma divine consciousness, the more the buddhi drags you to the Atma divine conscious level while doing the acts. So, but normally the buddhi cannot go to Anandamaya Kosa, because in the conscious level, most of the time when sensual and ego conscious level is thick, it does not allow the buddhi to go to Atma divine conscious level. So why it is thick means because every time these thoughts, whatever you are seeing, everything, that negatively you are, because as long as you are ignorant, sensual and ego conscious level only the buddhi functions. And these experiences get stored in subconscious mind, and again it will get reflected. So what happens? Continuously the mind is only in the sensual and ego conscious level, buddhi continues to remain sensual and ego conscious level, subconscious mind experience also continues to be ego and conscious level. So buddhi, ego and sensual conscious and subconscious, these three are linked. There Anandamaya Kosa is absent, we don't know. So If buddhi has to go to the Atma divine consciousness, it should be taken to the Anandamaya Kosa. That is the Atma conscious divine. When it goes there, immediately these two things get broken. So the barriers in sensual and ego consciousness get, the barriers will get dismantled. And then the buddhi travels to Atma divine consciousness when you are doing a particular act. At that time, the buddhi is able to focus on things, realize what is your duty, and see that you develop the good qualities of patience, perseverance, dedication, devotion, involvement, everything. So that get kindness, generosity, seeing God in all, seeing same Atma, all these things will come. And you work all that work what you do, it is not only for selfish aggrandizement. You see that it gives benefit to the humanity at large. That is the way we have to develop the divine conscious level. This is for the 5 kosas, and our senses, our mind, our buddhi, Atma and Paramatma, all these are connected together. Now we have to see how our thoughts has got a great play on the conduct and character of a person, how it decides the various diseases in us. All these things we will see in the next session before we go to the actual way of practice, so that we can clear wherever the blocks are there. Thank you.